Trump accounts. Is there a deadline to claim your child's free $1,000? Parents and grandparents are hearing that children can receive $1,000 in a new Trump account. But the question everyone asks is whether there is a deadline to claim it. Before I answer that, let me make sure we are on the same page about what this is. A Trump account is a new child investment account connected to a federal pilot program. A parent or custodian controls it until the child turns 18. The key feature is the $1,000 contribution from the Treasury, but not every child qualifies for that $1,000. The one-time contribution is limited to children who meet 3 requirements. First, the child must have been born between January 1st, 2025 and December 31st, 2028. That is the most important rule. If your child was born in 2025, 2026, 2027, or 2028, pay attention. Second, the child must be a U.S. citizen with a valid Social Security number. Third, an eligible adult must file the election when opening the account. You do this through IRS Form 4547, or the official online process on the IRS website. Now to the deadline question. Under the proposed IRS regulations, a Trump account generally must be opened by December 31st of the year the child turns 17. For a child born in 2025, that deadline is December 31st, 2042. For a child born in 2028, it is December 31st, 2045. I know those dates sound far away, but here is why you should not wait. First, the $1,000 is a pilot program. Congress could change the rules, the funding could run out, or the program could end before those deadlines arrive. It is not guaranteed to be there forever. Second, the earlier the account is opened, the more time the money has to grow. Even just the $1,000 invested for 18 to 20 years could grow significantly through compounding. So while the deadline is decades away, the smart move is to act sooner rather than later. One important caveat: the December 31st age 17 rule is based on proposed IRS regulations, not final guidance. The rules could change, so check the official sources before making decisions. What are those official sources? IRS.gov and TrumpAccounts.gov. That is where you find the real information. And that brings me to an important warning. Anytime a government benefit is in the news, scammers appear. The official process goes through IRS.gov and TrumpAccounts.gov, not through a text message link, a social media ad, or a third-party website. If someone asks you to pay a fee to claim your child's $1,000, that is a scam. The $1,000 is a federal pilot program contribution. You do not pay to claim it. So what should you do next? First, check the child's birth date. Is it between January 1st, 2025 and December 31st, 2028? Second, confirm the child has a valid Social Security number. Third, go to IRS.gov or TrumpAccounts.gov and review the current rules. Fourth, understand that the December 31st age 17 deadline is proposed, not final. Check for updates before making decisions. And fifth, remember that opening an account is not the same as qualifying for the $1,000. You can open a Trump account for a child born before 2025. That child just would not qualify for the federal contribution. But there may be other money available. In the next video, I will cover a separate $250 contribution for millions of children who do not qualify for the federal $1,000. I explain who funds it, how to check eligibility, and why the clock may be ticking. If this helped, subscribe to the Wealth Peer for plain English money, retirement, Social Security, tax, and family finance topics for people who want to avoid costly mistakes.